it's Henk here from Functional Bodyworks. Get fit, get functional. So, let's talk about water today. As you can see, this is a pretty cool bottle. It's got a little filter over there. You can see that green part right over there. It's pretty cool. As you sip, right, it filters the water for you. Alright, cool. That's pretty cool. Only use it for tap water. You can't use it in a river or anything like that, so don't do that. Right, so invest in one of these, and yeah, your water's going to be a little bit cleaner. So, let's talk about how much you actually need. So, I've learned as well through a nutrition course that I'm busy doing right now that you actually need a certain amount of water while training, before training, and after training. So, before training, especially today, I just took 500 mils of water about an hour and a half before I went to go train. Right, there's a little bit more of a calculation, but I won't go into too much depth with that. 4 hours before you train, but I didn't have 4 hours because I like to train faster first thing in the morning. So what I want to go over with you guys is how much you should be drinking during your workout. Right, so I like to drink, I like to just sip on water and that sort of thing during my workout, but apparently it's more of a science than that. So what you need to do is, when you go train, weigh yourself before you train. And then, you don't need to do this every workout, right? Obviously, because it's not going to work. You just need to do it once, like every few months, just to figure out how your body's reacting to water and how you, according to your goals, it's going to determine how much sweat you're losing and that sort of thing. So, go weigh yourself before you train. Then take that number, write it down. It needs to be very specific because you need to do a calculation, right? Very simple calculation. And then while you're training, you're not allowed to drink any water, right? So you need to sweat and you need to, so this is like, it's very scientific so that you can actually determine how much water you're using while you're training so that you can replace that. Then, when you're done with your workout, weigh yourself and then do the math, right? So what's the difference between it? Let's say it's 500 grams. Right? Let's say you lost 500 grams in that in that sort of time period that you were training. Then you need to replace that with 500 mils. Right? Either that, or let's say you lose a kilo, right? Which is like you need to do really intense exercise. If you lose a kilo after you train of water through sweat, you need to replace a whole liter. Right? So that's how much you sweated a liter, right? But you don't need to replace the whole liter, if that makes sense. What you need to do is you take, let's say you lost 500 grams during your workout, right? That means you sweated 500 mils of sweat. What you need to do then is take 80% of that and drink that during your workouts. That's going to replace your water intake. Right. Then, after your workout, immediately afterwards, make sure you drink 500 mils of water, right? And then 15 minutes intervals after that, you just have 250 milliliters of water. Alright guys, so that's basically how you need to drink your water with regards to training. With women, if you're not training as well, so just with the average Joe, with women, you just need to have about, if you're from 18 or 13 and above, I think, you need to have at least 2.5 liters. For men, it's about 3.7, right? Because we're bigger and there's a lot more surface area and we sweat a lot more, right? Cool. All right, guys. So I'm going to wrap up this video. That's what you need to do to maintain your water intake. Make sure you're getting enough water. Make sure you're replenishing as you train. Right. Check you guys later.